Good morning. I hope you can see and hear me. If you hear some noises in the background, I am here with my family, my stepdaughter, and my husband. Both have difficulties to be silent, so let's see how it goes here. So please excuse that, but yes. What? Let me just see if everything is working here. And we are online. Um, yes. Okay. Yeah, everything is working. Just let me know that you can hear me. Just see this is in order. Good. Just write in the comments, please, if you can hear me. That would be lovely because I can't check that here. I don't have my microphone with me here at our holiday place. And then we will start. Let me just first start with introducing myself. I still can't see if you hear me. My name is Dagmar Breiling-Marie. I'm here. Yes, Megan, thanks very much. And Putumi, Norman, yes, great. Okay, so that is all these hurdles are done. Happy we jumped that. My name is Dagmar Breiling-Marie. I'm here the CEO at Funding Connection. We assist companies and entrepreneurs to raise capital. We do that through lots of advisory, assessing projects, then doing a business plan for our clients. And then we also do and assist with the application. Kuhama, you are live. Go for it. Thanks very much. Okay, thank you. So, what do we do this morning? I wanted to talk about some sales strategies. We will cover a little bit different ways to do that. The most important part for sales strategies is definitely that you have a process in place. Yeah, so that if it is online, that needs to be clear. Okay, so if it is offline, there needs to be clear steps. If you do quotations via emails, and there needs to be clear steps to make it easy for your clients on one side, but also easy for you. Because let me tell you, if this is not clear, it makes it really challenging for your clients or customers to buy from you. And we want to get every hurdle out of the way so that they can straightforward buy from you, pay for the services, and also that you have all the relevant information from the buyer so that you know exactly what you need to do. Yeah. Let's start with the little bit more easy ones. That would be online sales. Okay, so you're getting some traffic to your website. You have different products or services on your website where people can then click a button, and then you have a payment gateway connected to your website, and then they can order, they can pay directly via this payment gateway, and then you need to send them either way the digital product or their physical product. So, and then you need to have some systems in place. Okay, if somebody wants to have a digital product, and this is really your business model, maybe you have already a label printer ready, or and then whoever needs to do the order, if it's individual orders, gets an email automatically and say, okay, Dagmar ordered I don't know, a calendar, and she wants this name on that calendar, and then you need to send it to this physical address. Yeah, so there is no backwards and forwards. What did you order? How much? What do you want? Which color do you want? So, and oops, we did something wrong. Xolo, good morning. So that it is streamlined, saves you time, okay, as the service provider, but it also makes it easy for their clients. And then if you want to, you can even have at the end send an email to your clients with some reviews, with some testimonials, so that, and there's lots of things you can automate. These softwares, apps, what is available is absolutely amazing. You don't need to have everything in the beginning, but try to do the as much as possible, and to also impress your clients. Yeah. So this is quite easy process. You set that up once off, and then everything flows. And if you see or there's a hiccup or there's a challenge, then you still can amend the process. So whenever a client also comes back to us and say this didn't work out well, we jumped that, or I was not clear about this, we are making sure that we are improving our processes, being absolutely clear, let's say in our quotation, what is included, so that people really know exactly what they are getting. Yeah. So now we get to the little bit more complex situation, and this is if you offer services. Yeah. So first of all, you usually have some sort of consultation to really figure out, ask questions before you even start, and so that you can recommend the best product or service for your clients. And then in some cases, you have packages available. In other cases, you may need to create individual quotes. If you need to do that, individual quotes, I still recommend to have modules you can build so that it makes it easy for you to do quotes. You're not wasting your full day to develop one quotation. It takes a little bit of thinking and strategizing before you can start this. I tell you, in the long run, it saves you so much time. And in really all consultations for businesses I have done, we definitely, although we were not able to do really standardized quotes, so package A, B, C, we definitely were able to put modules together and say, okay, you need this part, you need this part, you need this part. And with this, it was easy for my clients then to really generate the quotations. So, and then you send your clients the quotation. The next most important part is that somebody follows up. Yeah. Follow up of quotes increases your sales easily by 30%. Absolutely important. Don't skip that. And we are doing this here all the time. It's absolutely not a problem. All our clients, and Anne is doing this for us here at Funding Connection. I also know from all the clients I'm consulting, everybody is saying, oh no, we don't want to follow up, we don't want to chase. You're not chasing. Somebody came to you, they wanted an offer from you, they expected an email or a proposal or quotation from you, and for some crazy reasons, and we all experience this email didn't go through. It landed in spam, or somebody didn't open it for some crazy reasons. So there's no problem just to follow up and say, did you receive the quotation? Do you have any further questions? So let me know when you're ready. When do you need that service or that product? When do you want it to be installed? When you are, I don't know, a solar um, installer, so that you can also give them some time frames. And when they say, oh, we are not ready now, but we will be ready next year in February, then you make a note and say, okay, we will call you back in end of January to be able then to schedule that for you. Yeah. And then you can remind them end of January and say, we all know that, life is hectic in between. We forget things. Then somebody calls and say, hey, you wanted to install some solar panels. Oh, shish, yes, I know. I forgot that. Thanks very much for reminding me. yes, not this week, but next week, I am having a look at the quote or send me the quotation again, So have all these things in place, make it a strong process, have templates for the telephone calls, have templates for emails, so that it makes it easy also for your staff to do these things. Yeah. And then you can close the sale, then you say, okay, this is an order. In some cases clients need then to sign off the order for you, then you start. In other cases they pay 50%. Now we have here the lawnmower outside. Sorry for all the noises. But we will survive that here. I just didn't want to skip this. I thought also the sales, these growth processes and strategies are so important for you. You need to be aware of that. You need to have this in place. Yeah. Also, something what I see lots of times in business plans, that people are not even clear about. They know what they want. They want to offer consultations and consulting, but they have no idea how much they even want to charge for an hour. So that why this is so important to be clear about this. How can you, if somebody asks you what do you offer, and you're thinking, so that's why these elevator pitches are so important, that you just can say that in one sentence. Everybody knows exactly what you want to do, what you want to offer, and then they can say, I want this. How much is it? And then you can say, an hour cost you this. A standard business plan cost you that. Yeah. Okay, Kuhama. I'm in service and it takes time to some stages because each customer is different. My weakness at times. Yes, so that means, Kuhama, maybe your customers are too broad and you service too many different people. That makes it difficult. Yeah. Maybe what you need to do is you need to build categories and say, for this category we charge this, for this category we charge that. Maybe have a look at all the quotations you have done before already and see if you can't, because Kwama, that's the biggest problem. If it takes you hours to do a quote and then only 1 out of 10 quotations are really going to be a customer, you're wasting lots of your valuable time. Yeah. And then sometimes thumb sucking is the best way. So let me tell you what I have done. We have three basic business plan packages: standard, pro, and premium. And the difference for us is in the investment amount. The more people want to invest, the more details the financiers want. Yeah. So, and although in some cases we underestimate, in most cases we definitely underestimate the time we need for the standard plan. Yeah. So because clients who only want 1 million rand are not too far in their entrepreneurial journey, and they need lots of guidance from us. But I'm always saying it makes it easier to have these three packages, and I'm saving my time in the beginning, because otherwise I've done so our ratio is a little bit better, but in this example I said 1 out of 10. So then it means I saved the other 9 quotations. I sent out the time on that. Yeah. So because I have packages, and that is definitely faster done. So with the thinking about and going about and saying, okay, let's see if I can cluster things, specifically if you are in business and you have done already lots of quotation, just go back and see. And then you also go back. That's why it is important, something what I've done in the beginning more. We're still doing it. We have a look at how many hours do we need per project. It's called controlling. Big companies doing that diligently. Smaller companies usually ignore that. That's why I say we usually spend lots of times in our for our standard business plans, and we usually undercharge there. Yeah. So, and that's where you then can see and say, okay, so when we do this, this is how many hours, this is how many resources we need for that. So you have some sort of thumb sucking. You can't, of course, do that for everything, specifically construction, but there's also some building blocks, so where you can say per square meter foundation, or foundation 100 square meter, foundation 200 square meter, cost us this. Yeah. So there's always ways to do some building blocks to definitely reduce the time you spend on the quotation. And then again, same thing. Don't forget to follow up. Did they receive the quote? Did they need to have, for some higher amounts, that they need to have another clarity, um, or some discussions? We also have a booklet created about, okay, so you're starting with us, but it's a welcome package. These are the steps we will follow. This is what will happen for you, so that our client exactly know what to expect. And all these things helping you in your journey, in your sales. It makes it smoothly. And sales is not only meaning before potential clients become your clients. Sales goes on when they are clients. How do you treat them? What information do you give them, so that they know there is a specific journey, there are specific milestones, what people can expect from you. It makes it easier for you. It makes it easy for your team. They are not running around like headless chickens, and not forgetting things. Most important, you're not dropping the ball. Yeah. Because if you know, after this we need to do this, after this we need to do this, your staff is not dropping the ball. We had that experience in between, where my husband also, I'm sure you've seen that, he's offering these NFC business cards, where you can tap on the phone, and then the information comes up. So you only need one business card. If something changes, you can change it in the system. You don't need to print them again. And let's be honest, all of us, we have information, all the information in our phone. What do you do with the business cards? Usually they just go straight to the bin. I usually just write my contacts an email and say thanks very much for meeting with me, and this is what we discussed, and either way I need help with this, or I offer them, I say, if you need any help with raising capital, just feel free to contact me, and then we can set up a meeting. Yeah. But usually these cards just land in the bin. If I ask people, that's what most of them are doing. So, and if you have now this contact in your phone, it makes it easy. Yeah. And we figured out that because it was not slotted into our process, we forgot. Somebody said, I want a quote. People sent out quotes, but then nobody followed up with that. So, and we just put these clients into our existing systems, because we have Anne is following up with quotations, and is also following up when we send out questionnaires, but Kamal is sending out the questionnaires. So it goes backwards and forwards, but everybody knows exactly what they need to do. And that's why we are not dropping the ball. Yeah. So I'm definitely recommend to be clear about the journey, about the different steps, what needs to be done here, and then later on, if you are a startup, you can allocate, okay, this step is done by Zama, this step is done by Bianca, this step is done by Benjamin, and at the end, the step is done then by Dagmar. Yeah. So That is, this allocation of the steps can be later on. Being clear about the steps definitely will help you. I promise you, it will increase your sales. Yeah. In really, really good times, we got paid, turned 3 quotations out of 10 into paying customers. And we are close by again now. It Keep in mind we're doing online marketing, so and we need to make sure that we are targeting the right clients there so that they all are able to go through these processes and that is an easy flow. I'm personally only doing the outside of the box clients, bigger projects, a little bit unusual projects where we need my input. Everything else is set up and flows nicely, and my staff is able to do that. Okay, so let's see. Are there any further questions here from you? Let me just see. Yes. Proven strategies to accelerate sales growth. Yes. So keep in mind I'm just looking here what I promised you to do, and this is that you have clear target markets that makes it easier for you to grow your business, to scale it up. So you need to be clear who's your ideal client and what do they need from you. Yeah. Then the techniques to enhancing customer acquisition and retention, definitely the journey your clients will go through. Yeah. And then of course, if you have your specific clients, your specific target market, that means you then can use your unique selling proposition. You need to be clear about what is unique. And uniqueness is always that you're a specialist. As soon as you are able to say, I'm a specialist in this specific area, you are able to raise your prices and your fees, and people are coming then and visiting you and say, you are the specialist. I need you because you are able to help me. Um, Yes, innovations in sales approaches. Yes, definitely. These step by step is something what I can see what lots of people do not do. They are not clear about it. If somebody comes to you and say, I want it, you need to close the deal immediately. Don't follow up with them in 3 weeks because then they say, oh, I found somebody else and they can do that for me, or I thought about it and I don't need this. And that's why it's also so important you need to have a clear target market, and this clear target market needs to be ready to buy from you. Yeah. So for us, it is our clear target market are, of course, people they want to raise capital because they need then the business plan and then our support to raise the capital. And that is clear. I would like to know how to handle a price objection. Okay. So price objection um, is usually, do they say you are too expensive, or do they say we can't afford you? So I would always then ask back, okay, so you can ask them back, and explain to them that you are the expert in this, so you can get business plans for 500 rand, so that's not a problem. Are you able to raise any capital with them? No, so that would be a clear discussion also about price objection. You need to ask questions. That's the right way, Solo, to do that. If somebody says, oh, you are too expensive, then you can ask them the questions. I would, in some cases, even ask them, why do you think this? We do this, and this for you, and we can offer this. Maybe you can offer some guarantees. You can offer some success rates. Your testimonials then come into place where you can say, hey, we guided so many people through this program. They were all successful. We have an 80% success rate. In our case, you can't offer a guarantee. I know from some coaches in Germany, they offer a guarantee that they will guide people until they have reached a minimum sales goal of 20,000 euros. That is 400,000 Rand. Yeah. So this would be also then a sort of guarantee. It's not a 20,000 Rand per month, but add up to 20,000 Rand. So, and we guide you as long as you, until you achieved that. This would be an opportunity for you. Yeah. So you still haven't sent me any details regarding the price objection. Yeah, but I hope I gave you a little bit of ways to do this. What I would do is if you do sales and you get lots of objections, write them down. And then you can sit down and say, okay, the customer says this. Don't answer straightforward to, oh, I think you are expensive, and then discuss, oh, no, we are not expensive. You ask them, what do you expect from us? What do you want to achieve? Yeah. And then you can say, okay, these are the things we can do for you. And that helps usually to handle price objections. And let's be honest, not everybody will be your ideal client. Yeah. So, and you also have we are quite picky who we take on. We do not take on everybody. And it makes no sense for us to take on everybody. I want to take on clients where I know we can keep our high success rate. Yeah. So, and not the clients, I have my own business plan. I will not share my business plan with you, but I want you to help us to raise the capital. We are not able to do that. And we are clearly and stating these things. I'm just exaggerating, but we had also some of these clients who ask us to do these things. And, so it makes no sense. It will be frustrating for our clients and it will be frustrating. I'm not easily frustrated, but it will be frustrating for my team, and I'm always protecting also my team. Yeah. So, yes, I hope I answered your question, Solo. Is there anything else you want to know from me? Yeah, I'm hoping here Balito offers me some nicer weather because it was only raining yesterday. It still doesn't look too good. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted to go into the swimming pool, but it does not look like that this is happening today, and it does not look like this is happening even tomorrow. I think my daughter says even tomorrow there is bad weather. Okay, there are no more questions. Lovely. Okay. So I put out already what we will talk about next week. You will find that on our events calendar. I'm back in the office next week again. If there are any other questions, just please use Facebook Messenger. Brent is there on the other side. He will be able to answer that. You can also connect via our website. Let me just share that. Fundingconnection.co.za. Contact. Okay, so, and Brent is also there on the other side, okay, guiding you. He will ask you all the questions and then he will be able to say, this is what we can do for you. And in some cases, he will also say, okay, we can't help you, but that's where you can get some help from. Yeah? Okay. So lovely. I wish you all an absolutely successful new week. And we will see us definitely next week, Monday again. Take good care and bye. Let me just see, find the button here. Here it is. Take good care. Bye bye.